fell into the Red Sea, murdered by the sable wings of a hawk. How cold the air is beneath his wings, which holds him to height, above the dead below his flight. Hawk-colored red, he's done his deeds, his enemies bleed, but the pain of his former job renders his voice choked by sobs. Hawk-colored red, he breathes for he is not dead. So my son of the red, choose peace in life, not war and shed.
I am a superstar by Adam Larry. I am a superstar with my air guitar. Bang, bang, boom! Dropping bombs on the news. There are no more cartoons. Only sports and more sports. And commercials to sell me knives. But my mom says not to touch them. And one time I did it anyways. I cut my finger, I was bleeding. I hid my hand so she wouldn't see it, but she saw it. I was crying, but she gave me a hug. She told me, Sana, Sana, but she doesn't speak Spanish. And she said it all wrong. I had to do it, but my finger got better. I can play my air guitar without it bleeding because I got a Band-Aid. She turned off the news because she said the world we live in is what we make it to be. She says our world is like candy. Sometimes it's sweet and sometimes it's sour. Now I'm a superstar on my air guitar. She tells me not to close my eyes when I sing.
A anti-smoking commercial by T.S. Ross. Lungs full of lemon, I use tobacco. Cough, hack and struggle, breath threatens to go. Level of oxygen in flesh leads to acetate accumulation. Stone hold pain in muscles knotting, fearing my flesh is internally rotting.
Gloomy nights in a dark castle, showing signs of foreshadow, which begin to unravel about the castle's main hollow. Unbroken silence of shame, locked in a cold cell with no window pane, to reveal the bill that is paid with pain, which the inmate cannot tell. During the harsh isolation, fighting thoughts of suicide, using extreme meditation in hopes of the turning of the tide. Always a prayer for a revolution to start from within.
Your Blood on My Hands by Leslie XXX, a dedication. Your blood on my hands, they say, wash away the stains, take away the pain, but your blood and mine are ever intertwined, like rose thorns, untouched or scorched, the flesh beneath broken wings. My blood on your hands, tied, bound and gagged me, nothing I can say or do, may as well be your next victim, piece of meat on the chopping block, banged and thrown out, and the next bus stop left to rot, unidentifiable, dissolving. His tears on our chest, melting through like flesh and seeping within our mechanically filled hearts. We are the dart, and he is our target, and we pick and probe a scientific disillusion that medical advancements can save and transform his mentality when the cruel combination of you and me. Our blood, like the stain on the floor in the haunted house where we married on a humid September day. A cursed day that came too soon, with the barrel of a shotgun invisible but obvious to the swoon. They stole our silver spoon, like we stole their wedding rings. They stole our happy never after, like we pawned our belongings to run away. And the night is dark as I lay awake, watching shadows on the wall, seeing your image dancing in the flames. All I can do is cry silent tears before the wake. All I can do is wash my hands in dirty water, because it's too late to clean them without peeling off the skin, pulling out nerves and veins. It's too late to wipe away his memories, or erase, or ease his pain of never knowing because he does. And he knows the heartache, unafraid to show it, tangled in dreams of a being sinking away in a man's tribulations, waking and walking in secret salutations. It was their words against yours, and yours never spoken. Your eyes were never opened, your heart already broken. It's their word against ours, day after day, awaiting appeals. The blood is on our hands, reaching out for the past that shines warmly like a last goodbye kiss. But it's not good to say bye, and it's not cool to kiss and tell. But the blood is dripping into the river of dreams, and he twists in his sheets until I embrace his sweaty forehead with the back of my cool hands, and he turns into me like a baby, still a baby crying for his daddy's arms, even though he doesn't know the whole story. He senses the ending isn't good, and he cries himself to sleep, and I cry nestled under the glow in the dark stars until I sleep too.
Lord's Song by Jared Senor. There was one thing I would like to have at the end of my life. I would like to have the freedom to worship God and not be hated for it. So what I feel in my near future is spiritual strife, so that God can keep my candle lit. It is fear that I should conquer and then move on. I must show courage in the face of evil and sing the Lord's song. The fear that evil imposes on me is unbearable. And the end of my life on earth, I shall sing the Lord's song. May God show you the same love.
When I think of all my blessings, you are on my top 10, baby. Regression is never a sad case when it deals with the memory of your grace. Me smoothing your hair, me kissing your forehead, me making believe you were mine forever. Treasure in my treasure chest, my only endeavor is to make you stay forever. Forever be my mirror, forever be my saint, forever be my faithful slave. We laughed under the covers, tickled each other, caressed elbows, shared the pillow until we slept and dreamt of our elders with a fire in a circle, telling us secrets of the future. We were witches in disguise as angels dancing in the dark blue of the night, practicing sorcery of the heart so that we may never part. We shined our smiles on each other and vowed oaths, made flower breads for our heads that brought back the hope. Now we touch fingers through space, speak in whispers through ancient caves, celebrate our beauty, carefree in forests filled with legends and songs of each other's glory. Now we transgress the physical and meet in spiritual space. We keep our promise still, use our wings and sing. I'll meet you rendezvous as usual in our dreams. Astrally, with our wings, let's fly in the sky of our minds like we do every night. Let's fly in the clouds and shout to all the people below. Look at us above, with our love we float in remote skies. With our love we float. We soared through our troubles,
Didn't we, sister? Dismissed all our sorrows with a hit of Mr. Like kites, we flew high, took pictures, climbed trees, rode bicycles through dirt streets. I miss you, sister, with your long black hair, transparent body and bright aura crown. I was the clown and you were the teacher that taught me the syllables of my face. In tall black letters, you gave me a name, and you took my soul in exchange. You took my soul. Sister, sister, you are my soul. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound to say